Have you ever woken up in the morning, stretched a little, and then realized you just don't feel as good as you used to? Maybe your energy is low before the day even starts. Maybe you feel stiff, sluggish, or just off. It's frustrating, isn't it? You went to bed at a decent hour, you thought you slept well, but here you are, starting the day on the wrong foot. And let's be honest, at this stage in life, mornings can either set you up for success or make the whole day feel like a struggle. The truth is, the way we start our mornings plays a huge role in our overall health, especially after 60. Some habits that once worked just fine when we were younger might actually be working against us now. That's why today, we're talking about 4 common morning mistakes that can quietly ruin your health, and more importantly, how to fix them. The first mistake is something many people don't even realize is hurting them. And that's staying in bed too long after waking up. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I need to rest. I need my sleep. And you're absolutely right, getting enough sleep is essential. But what happens after you wake up matters just as much. If you wake up, but then stay in bed for another 30 minutes or more, scrolling on your phone, watching TV, or just lying there, it can make you feel groggy and stiff. When you wake up, your body is ready to transition into action. Your muscles and joints are primed to get moving, your circulation is ready to pick up speed, and your brain is gearing up for the day ahead. But when you stay in bed too long after waking, you slow that process down. Your blood flow remains sluggish, your joints stiffen up, and your brain stays in that foggy, half-asleep state for much longer. And that stiffness, that sluggishness, it sticks with you for the rest of the day. The simple fix. As soon as you wake up, sit up and gently stretch. Wiggle your toes, move your fingers, roll your shoulders. Take a few deep breaths. Then, within 5 minutes, get out of bed. Even if you don't feel like it. Even if you think you need a few more minutes. Just standing up and walking to the bathroom, drinking a glass of water, or opening a window for some fresh air makes a massive difference. And speaking of water, that brings us to the second dangerous morning mistake, not drinking water right after waking up. This one is huge. After sleeping for 7, 8, maybe even 9 hours, your body is naturally dehydrated. Even if you don't feel thirsty, your organs, your brain, and your muscles are all desperate for hydration. Think of your body like a car. If you try to start a car without oil, it won't run smoothly, it might even break down. Your body is the same way. Without enough water, your blood is thicker, making circulation slower. Your digestion is sluggish. Your brain has to work harder to stay sharp. And worst of all, dehydration in the morning can lead to dizziness, fatigue, and even an increased risk of falls, something no one wants to deal with. The fix is simple. Before you drink your coffee or tea, have a full glass of water. Ideally, room temperature or slightly warm, because it's easier on the stomach. If you want to take it up a notch, add a squeeze of lemon for an extra boost of vitamin C and digestion support. But the key is consistency. 1 glass of water, first thing in the morning, sets your body up for better digestion, clearer thinking, and more energy throughout the day. And now that we've covered these 2 important fixes, let's keep going, because there's another mistake that many people make every morning, without realizing the toll it takes on their body. Now that we've talked about the importance of getting out of bed quickly and hydrating first thing in the morning, let's dive into another mistake that many people unknowingly make every single day. And this one? It's sneaky, because it feels completely normal. It's skipping breakfast, or eating the wrong kind of breakfast. Now, I know that breakfast isn't everyone's favorite meal. Some people wake up without much of an appetite, while others have been skipping it for years out of habit. But here's the thing, your body needs fuel in the morning, especially as you age. Overnight, your blood sugar levels drop, your muscles rest, and your metabolism slows down. If you don't give your body the right kind of fuel in the morning, you're running on empty. And what happens when you run on empty? Fatigue, brain fog, slower metabolism, and even higher chances of overeating later in the day. But here's where it gets tricky. Some people do eat breakfast, but they're choosing the wrong kinds of foods, ones that actually make them feel worse instead of better. The biggest culprits: sugary cereals, white bread, pastries, and processed breakfast foods. These give you a quick spike of energy, but within an hour or two, you crash. And that crash leads to cravings, irritability, and even dizziness. So, what's the fix? It's simple: prioritize protein, fiber, and healthy fats in the morning. Instead of a sugary cereal, have a bowl of oatmeal with nuts and berries. Instead of white toast, try whole grain toast with avocado. If you're a fan of eggs, that's even better. Eggs are packed with protein and essential nutrients that help keep your energy steady. And if you're not much of a breakfast person, try something light but nourishing, like a smoothie with protein powder, Greek yogurt, and fruit. The key is to start your day with real, whole foods that give you energy, not ones that steal it away. Now, that brings us to another common mistake, and this one can feel harmless at first. But over time, it takes a major toll on your health. It's drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to tell you to give up your coffee. I know that for many people, that first cup in the morning is a ritual, a comfort, a necessity. But here's what most people don't realize: drinking coffee first thing, before you've had any food or water, can be hard on your stomach, spike your stress hormones, and even weaken your bones over time. Here's why. Coffee is acidic, which means when you drink it on an empty stomach, it irritates your stomach lining. This can lead to bloating, acid reflux, and discomfort throughout the day. Not only that, but caffeine causes a surge in cortisol, the stress hormone. And when cortisol spikes too high, too often, it leads to higher blood pressure, increased belly fat, and even difficulty sleeping at night. And there's one more issue. Coffee can prevent your body from absorbing key minerals like calcium, iron, and magnesium, all of which are crucial for strong bones, healthy muscles, and proper brain function as you age. If you're drinking coffee on an empty stomach every day, you could be unknowingly weakening your bones over time. So, what's the fix? It's simple. Just make sure to have some food or at least a glass of water before your coffee. Even something small, like a handful of nuts, a piece of fruit, or a slice of toast, can help protect your stomach and balance your energy levels. And if you really want to be kind to your body, consider switching to a lower acid coffee or adding a splash of almond milk to neutralize some of the acidity. Now that we've covered these important morning habits, there's still one more mistake that can seriously impact your health after 60. And it's something that most people never even think about. We've talked about the importance of getting out of bed quickly, drinking water first thing, eating a proper breakfast, and not drinking coffee on an empty stomach. But there's still one more morning mistake that can quietly drain your energy, weaken your body, and even accelerate aging. And that mistake is skipping morning movement. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'm not a morning workout person, or I don't have the energy for exercise first thing in the morning. And that's completely understandable. But here's the thing, morning movement doesn't have to mean intense exercise. It doesn't mean running 5 miles or lifting heavy weights. It simply means getting your body in motion early in the day to wake up your muscles, boost circulation, and improve mobility. Here's why this is so important. As we age, our muscles naturally lose strength, our joints become stiffer, and our circulation slows down. When we wake up in the morning, we're already at a disadvantage. Our bodies have been still for hours, and stiffness sets in overnight. If we go straight from bed to sitting at the table, then sitting in a chair, then sitting in the car, we're not giving our bodies the chance to fully wake up. And over time, this leads to weaker muscles, increased stiffness, higher risk of falls, and slower metabolism. The good news: just 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement in the morning can make a world of difference. You don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or a complicated routine. It can be as simple as doing a few light stretches while still in bed. Taking a short walk around your home or outside. Practicing deep breathing with arm movements. Doing some gentle yoga or tai chi, even something as simple as standing up and rolling your shoulders, stretching your legs, and doing ankle circles can help get the blood flowing and prevent stiffness. The goal is to wake up your muscles and joints, so they're ready to support you for the rest of the day. And here's an extra benefit: morning movement also boosts brain function by increasing oxygen flow to the brain. That means better focus, better memory, and a clearer mind throughout the day. So, if you've been waking up and heading straight to the couch, or spending too much time sitting early in the morning, try adding just a few minutes of movement. Your body will thank you, and you'll feel the difference almost immediately. Now, let's quickly go over everything we've covered. The 4 biggest morning mistakes that can quietly damage your health after 60 are: staying in bed too long after waking up, leading to sluggishness and stiffness. Not drinking water first thing in the morning, which dehydrates the body and slows circulation. Skipping breakfast or eating the wrong foods, which leads to low energy, blood sugar crashes, and weight gain. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach, which can weaken bones, increase stress hormones, and irritate digestion. Skipping morning movement, which leads to muscle loss, stiffness, and reduced mobility. The good news: all of these habits are completely fixable. Small, simple changes, like drinking a glass of water, eating a protein-rich breakfast, and moving for a few minutes in the morning, can help you feel more energetic, stay strong, and live a healthier life for years to come. So, what's one morning habit you're going to start changing today? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest tips for living your best life after 60.